Now weather with meteorologist Elisa Raffa.
It's been a morning filled with incredibly impressive rainfall rates. We still have a flash flood warning in effect for Benton County until 1:30 this afternoon. We've got some residual flooding occurring even though the heavy rain is done over Benton County for now. We still have that residual flooding occurring. A lot of roads impassable in Benton County, especially near Warsaw, because look, over 6 inches of rain reported this morning. You see that bullseye of purple? 6 inches of rain right over Warsaw in just a couple of hours this morning. We got almost 2.5 inches of rain just in 1 hour from about 7 to 8 o'clock this morning. Incredibly efficient and heavy rainfall rates this morning, and that's causing a lot of problems up in Benton County on some of those roads being impassable because a lot of that water just coming down really fast. So here's some of those storm reports. The dispatchers reporting that roads are impassable at Highway 7 South and Turkey Creek, and of course there are a couple other roads that are seeing those problems. Now that batch of heavy rain that caused the problems in Benton County has moved into Camden County, so now we have a new flash flood warning that goes until 5 o'clock this evening over Camdenton. There has been reports of some flash flooding on the roads there too. Up to 4 inches of rain already fell in this area, and another 1 to 2 inches still possible as that locally heavy rain just sits there. You can see that band from Lake of the Ozarks through Camdenton comes all the way down towards West Plains. We've got this band of some locally heavy rain and lightning kind of bending through, and it really hasn't moved much from this morning, which is why we're seeing those locally heavy rain concerns and that flash flooding. So in the event of flooded roadways, please turn around, don't drown, never drive through standing water, never swim or play in flood waters either. The issue is we've got this kind of stalled out front that's carving out a path of these rounds of showers and storms. We've got another little system over in Oklahoma that's going to bring a couple of storms to the south here too. Just a pretty active day with these scattered showers and storms. And the reason why we've seen such locally heavy rain is the atmosphere is soaked. We've got very high values of atmospheric moisture, which has led to the localized flooding with rainfall rates up to 2 inches per hour. We already saw that verified this morning, and we could continue to see that this afternoon. We also have a marginal threat for severe weather. Generally speaking, pretty much areas along into the west of Highway 65. That does include Springfield. This means 1 or 2 storms or a handful of storms could be strong to severe as we head through the afternoon. Mainly looking at the threat for damaging winds, large hail, and of course we just detailed that localized flash flooding threat. Here's that futurecast. You see a couple of these showers and storms through the afternoon. Note the temperatures in the 80s, one of our cooler days this month because of the clouds just hanging around. We could quiet down by this evening until about midnight. By about midnight we'll be a little bit quieter, but then we could have another round of storms by tomorrow morning with temperatures in the 70s. By tomorrow afternoon we'll keep that isolated storm chance, especially tucked up to the north and east because we've got this low that's going to spin up to our north, far enough away where I think the chance is isolated, but close enough where we could get nipped by a storm or two because this thing is pretty close by. So as this thing pushes to the east, we'll bring in drier air behind it. That will happen by Saturday, so it will feel less humid. Heat still builds in from the south and west, but it shouldn't feel as oppressive with the humidity as it did last week. Scattered showers and storms today, 86 degrees, a little bit cooler because of that cloud cover. 73 overnight with a couple of storms. 93 tomorrow, hot again with a chance of some storms. We'll keep the storm chance Friday. That will also be our hottest day at 96. Hot but not terribly humid this weekend at 92.